So this is just Ylistal, capital of Ulysses. I've never seen so many people. I've always said it like Ulysses and Ylistal. I've never really said them out loud though, but in my mind I'm Ulysses, Ulysses. So saying them out loud, it's gonna give me kind of weird. Like I don't know. It's gonna be weird for me, I think. I know a lot of people say them differently, but you know, this is how I like to pronounce things, and if you watch my other Fire Emblem Let's Plays, then you know my pronunciation is weird and I'm stubborn and you won't really get me to change. Except for Ephraim and Erica. I used to call them Ephraim and Erika, so, you know, there's that, but for this, I don't know how it's gonna work. It appears the capital has spared the chaos we encountered, thank the gods. I see no evidence of the Great Quake. It must have been limited to the forest. Well, that's a relief. Look, the Exalt has come to see us! I can't do a very good old man's voice. I don't know why. The Exalt is your ruler, yes? Yes, her name is Lady Emmeryn. Is it safe for her to walk among the commoners like this? The Exalt is a symbol of peace, Ulysses' most prized quality. Long ago, at the dawn of our age, the fell dragon tried to destroy the world. But the first Exalt joined forces with the divine dragon and laid the beast low. Exalt Emmeryn reminds us all of the peace we fought for then. With Plegia look poking at our borders, the people need her. She's a calming presence when some might otherwise call for war. The Ulyssian people are indeed lucky to have her. She's also the best big sister anyone can ask for. Yes, I imagine she... Wait, what? She's your... But wouldn't that make you and Crom... the prince and princesses of the realm? Yes, you remember Crom's name and not this? You said you were shepherds! And so we are. In a manner of speaking, we just have a lot of sheep. Crom, I mean Prince Crom, sire, forgive my dreadful manners. Just Crom is fine. I've never been much for formalities. Prince and princess. That explains why Frederick tolerates all the teasing, huh? Indeed. Oh, the sacrifices I make for the good of the realm. Hey. Looks like Em is returning to the palace. Would you like to meet her? Come on, Gubbo. Get in the scene.
Welcome home.
Crom, Lissa, welcome home. Oh, and good day, Frederick. How fared you all? Well, we shouldn't have any bandit problems for a while.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And our people?
It's all right.
Safe as they can be, but we still need to watch the borders. The brigands crossed over from Plegia.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, my lord. My Pegasus Knights should have intercepted them. No, Phila. Your duty was here, with the Exalt. And besides, we had plenty of help.
What?
Ah, you speak of your new companion here. This is Gubbo. He fought bravely with us against the brigands. I've decided to make him a shepherd.
Oh.
It sounds as though Ulysses owes you a debt of gratitude, Gubbo. Dubbo? Not at all, milady.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, your grace, but I must speak. Gubbo claims to have lost his memory, but it is only that, a claim. We cannot rule out the possibility that he is a brigand himself, or even a Plegian spy. Frederick!
Crom?
Yet you allowed him into the castle, Crom. Does this man have your trust?
Yes.
Yes, he risked his life for our people. That's good enough for me.
Oh.
Well then, Gubbo. Seems you've earned Crom's faith, and as such you have mine as well.
Oh.
Milady.
Thank you.
But thank you, Frederick, for your prudence, as always. Crom and Lissa are blessed to have so tireless a guardian. I do hope they remember to mention that from time to time...
Indeed.
I hope they okay. They occasionally express something akin to gratitude, your grace. Phila, I assume you've heard about the deathly creatures we encountered, yes?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. They've been sighted all across Ulysses.
Yes.
Ylis. I don't know. Crom, we are about to hold council. I was hoping you could join us.
Good.
Of course. I think that's our cue, Gubbo. Come on. There's a place I want to show you. And there we have support conversations unlocked. So clicking on this will begin chapter 3. But do we have supports? Yes, we do. We've got Crom and Gubbo. And this is the support menu, as you can see. If you're new to this game, we got CB, A, and S levels. It goes from CB to A to S, as you can see here. Not really much explaining needed, but C was your basic level, and then it works all the way up to S rank, which is marriage. So this is our C level with Crom and Gubbo.
Crom.
Can I ask you something, Crom? Uh-oh, should I be nervous? When you found me collapsed and without memory, why did you take me in?
Right.
Well, because you were collapsed and without memory.
Huh?
That's it? Pity was your reason? Isn't that enough?
Hey.
Did you ever stop to consider it was some kind of trap? That's what I have Frederick for.
Huh?
But why didn't... Gubbo, if I see someone hurt or in need, I'm going to help them. That's just who I am, and there's no changing it. Or would you rather I'd left you there, face down in the muck?
No.
No, of course not. I'm thankful for what you did. I truly am. But it all scares me the same. Chivalry and longevity don't often go hand in hand. I wish I had a gold coin for every time I got this lecture.
Yeah.
I can only offer advice, I'm afraid. You should really be more careful in the future.
No.
I'm sorry, but no. If it happened again today, I'd do the exact same thing. But
Right.
peace, Gubbo. I've heard your counsel, and I know you mean well. But as I said, this is who I am. I can't change that, nor would I want to. I understand. If that is your decision, then so be it. Just try to be more careful, Crom. For my peace of mind, if not your own.
Yes.
I will, I promise. And there's a C sport, and it looks like we have a Gubbo and Lissa. They can actually marry.
Hey!
Gubbo, where are you?
Huh?
There you are. I was just... Oh, you're sleeping. You must really be wiped out. Not that I blame you getting wrapped up in all this. Looks like it's time to quietly, gently hold your nose. What? Risen wolves! Risen riding wolves! They're all... Wait a moment. Bwarg? Oh gods, that was hilarious! Sorry for the mic. Lissa, gods bless it, I was fast asleep. And dreaming of risen wolves, apparently. I'm sorry, I tried to resist, I really did, but it was just too perfect. Why does such things? Who does such things? I can't even read. Is that really how your parents raised you? I don't know. I never really knew my parents. Oh, right. That was... don't worry about it. I know you didn't mean anything by it. And actually, there's something else that I should be apologizing for. Whatever it is, I'm sure I can forget it if you forgive my cartless comment.
Right.
Really? That's great. Oh, I was so sure you were going to be so angry. See, I was kind of doodling a pic of you in your big new book of battle strategies, and then I kind of spilled the ink and kind of ruined the book kind of completely. I really didn't mean to.
What?
But that was a rare text. I just started to. I mean, it's it's fine. Accidents happen. Phew. It's a cute little sport. I do have to say, just out of that, I really think that I enjoy the Awakening supports so much more than the Fates ones, because at least in Lissa's support right there, there's actually an attempt to make the writing more like how it would be spoken, and I really appreciate that because as I'm sitting here trying to voice act it, it really can like help drive the tone somewhere else rather than me just trying to dictate it myself, which is lack of talent on my part, but thumbs up for the writers. I'm not really huge into depth with the Fates supports. Honestly, I kind of get lost in them. Like, I just don't want to read them anymore. Like, I just don't care. Hopefully that'll change when I let's play it, and I will like them a little bit more. But like at this point, I'm just like, these characters, I really just don't feel anything for them. I think it might be just kind of the game's fault for not, I don't really care about their characters. Might have to do with the, the supports, but This, I don't know if I just like it better, but either way, it's time to start Chapter 2. So, here we go. Chapter 2, Shepherds. Great soundtrack. This game, I don't know if I've mentioned before, but this game has a fantastic soundtrack. There's Discord. But yeah, amazing soundtrack. I've listened to this soundtrack so many times, just like doing homework or something relaxing. It's so good. It's got to be like my top 2 or 3 in terms of soundtrack. The OST is amazing. If you haven't looked it up on YouTube, it's really good. You should listen to it. Some of them aren't so great, but a lot of the main themes are like have the same structure. We'll be hearing it pretty soon. But it's really great. I really encourage you to go listen to it if you're a fan of this game. But yeah. Also, Don't Speak Her Name. Fantastic song. Gets the emotions flowing. Anyways, here we are, the Shepherd's Garrison. Go on, make yourself at home. Come on, Gubbo, you need to get in the scene, dude. You're so slow. Oh, Gubbo's, he's like, what is going on here? Lissa, my treasure. Are you alright? I've been on pins and needles. This girl's totally English. My English accent is really shit, so bear with me. Oh, hey, Maribel.
What?
Oh, hey, yourself. Oh god, that's bad. I've sprouted 14 gray hairs fretting over you. You worry too much. I can handle a battle or two. Although I could do without the bugs in the bear barbecue. Hey, Squirt, where's Crom? I bet he had a rough time out there without old Teach and his trusty axe. Oh, so you teach now, Vake, is that it? And here I thought people were just born lacking wits. It can be taught? Never doubt the Vake. Wait, was that an insult? Beg pardon, but when might we see the captain? Poor Sumia. She's simply been beside herself with concern. Her eyes were scanning the horizon all day during training. She might have earned fewer bruises fighting blindfolded. Sumia, that's so sweet of you to worry about Crom.
Well,
Worry? Well, he's our captain and our prince. Of course I'd worry.
Huh?
So, who's the stranger?
ta-da!
No one's stranger than you, Vake, but allow me to introduce Gubbo. He just joined the Shepherds. Crom's made him our new tactician. You should see all the tricks he's got up his sleeve. Oh yeah, can he do this? Burp. Sorry, I can't burp. I'm sure I have much to learn in the belching arts, Teach. In any case, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
What?
Ugh, Vake, that was abhorrent. Must you base-born oafs pollute even the air with your buffoonery? And you, Gubbo, don't encourage him. I'd hoped you were cut from finer cloth. Going into this accent, I can't do it. This game is so slow. Like, everything in this game is just molasses, I feel. The animations, that's why I'm always going to be speeding them up as long as I'm on. Don't take it to heart, Gubbo. Maribel warms to people slowly. Or burns too quickly. But yeah, just give her time.
Captain!
Captain, you've returned. We were so... I saw it coming. Sumia, are you alright? Those boots of yours again? No, yes,
Hey.
Alright everyone, listen. In the morning, we'll be marching to Regna-Ferox.
Huh?
Regna-Ferox?
Yes.
A unified kingdom to Ulysses North. Inhabited by barbarians, or so it's said. Warriors are what they are, and will need their strength to quell this new menace. Typically, the Exalt would request such aid in person, but given recent events, well, the people might worry should my sisters suddenly leave the capital. So the task has been passed on to us. Now, this mission is strictly voluntary, so if any I volunteer. Me too. You'll be needing old Teach along for such a delicate mission. I'll go as well. What? I've been here the whole time. Yes, Sumiya?
Captain,
It's just that I'm not sure I'm quite ready for a proper mission just yet. Probably just get in the way. Well, you could stay behind the main group, and if a battle is met, just watch and learn. Your choice, of course, but some lessons can only be learned on the battlefield. Well, if you think it wise, Captain. Just stay by me and you'll be fine. Oh yes, yes sir, I'll do that. Sumiya is such a silly goose. So infatuated with Captain Grom.
Are you ready?
Is everyone ready? We have a long march ahead. God, the voice actor for Grom
Ready
makes
for
my
me.
voice for him sound so bad. Also, I'm losing my voice. Wait for me! See how slow it is as you get in the scene? Come on, dudes. Stall? Why am I the last to hear about this expedition to Ferox?
what?
Huh? Vake was supposed to... Vake, did you forget to tell Stall about our mission?
No.
The Vake never forgets. I just don't always remember, is all. I swear, you'd forget your own name if you weren't constantly saying it yourself. Speaking of which, are you sure you remembered your axe this time? Hey, that was one time. Okay, twice, but training sessions don't count. Anyway, I got it right here. Teacher's loaded and ready for action. Glad to have you along, Stall, old buddy.
Come on.
That makes one of us. I was in such a hurry I had to miss breakfast. There were muffins and cakes and, well, I can tell you all about it while we march. Your name is Stall, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Gubbo. This is Stall, one of our finest. Hello, Gubbo. Muriel told me we had a new shepherd. Muriel's one of our mages. She should catch up soon. You just left Muriel all by herself? We've got brigands afoot! Gods, have the Risen spread this far? How do we know they're called Risen? Oh. Risen?
Right.
We need a name for the new threat, so the council gave them one. Everyone, remember what we're up against.
Enter the Vake.
Yeah, they'll remember me once I drive my axe into their... Wait, my axe. Where's my axe? I had it a second ago. Vake, this is no time for jokes. I'm serious, it's gone, but I just had it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Keep to the rear then, the battle is nigh. And there's Vake, being a classic dumb idiot. Alright, listen up. Especially those of you who brought weapons. All weapons have strengths and weaknesses to bear in mind. Lances have an advantage over swords, for example, while swords, best axes. We'll want to work this into our strategy whenever possible. Okay, so we're in chapter 2, back to post-recording normal mode time. I'm gonna be happy once we can just go about business normal after I get to the stuff that I haven't read yet. Okay, so we've got new units, Stall. I gotta also remember what I haven't covered yet. Student, we got, Stall. We got him, he's another cavalier, kind of like Sully. You know, it's typical stuff. Typical Fire Emblem, you got your two calves in the beginning. Stall is more on the defensive, offensive powerhouse side. He's got less speed, but more strength and defense. When Sully has got more speed. I kind of already said that. A little bit redundant, but she's kind of like your lance cav. He's kind of like your sword cav. As you can see down here, their proficiencies are leaned one way or the other. And if you get them up, you can class them up into either a paladin or a great knight, such as a Frederick here. So you can see why using Frederick, especially in the beginning of the game, to do at least your main damage, one of your main units, isn't a great idea, because your stats compared to Sully or Stall aren't that great, and you've got about 20 levels in between, plus a promotion. So in 20 levels, I think you can get well over a 13 strength or 10 speed, etc. And Frederick is still a fantastic unit if you use him. Anyone in Awakening is pretty much a fantastic unit. It's just one of those games where everyone's growths are pretty much amazing, at least to my knowledge. I haven't played this game in a very long time. So Could be a little bit wrong on that, but you know, Frederick can be a god, especially with the reclass system in this game. You can basically have an infinite amount of levels, so that's kind of broken. But yeah, back on normal mode. This chapter isn't nearly as daunting because I believe I was having some trouble, but we won't talk about that. You don't need to know about it, all right? You don't need to know if it does maybe show. So yeah. Anyway, back on normal. Make this game go a little bit quicker. In theory, hopefully, at least. So, not sure if I want to use Sully or Stall. I'll probably use one of them, but I'm definitely a sucker for speed. So Sully is gonna be my first pick on that front, and just because of her base speed, also, I'm pretty sure she's got a higher speed growth. You know what? I said this in one of my last recordings that doesn't get shown. Maybe I will include growth rates with my characters, because I've never really done that before, but Awakening is definitely a game I'm not as familiar with compared to FE7, FE8. So I might start doing that. If I do, here's a nice little thing for Stall and Sully. I probably have already done them at this point if I have. So yes, and we also have Vake. He's a fighter. He uses axes. He's a D rank already, which is very nice, opposed to our E ranks over here who can only use bronze. Well, now Sully can use that amazing Iron Lance, the King of Lances. It's actually supposed to be the King of Swords, but we're talking about that. Anyways, he doesn't bring his axes we saw in the dialogue, which is fantastic. Great job. Freaking fantastic, dude. So, we've also got Varian up here. I think he can handle himself now that he won't die in 2 shots, probably. And Crom misses a falchion because Crom is bad. And I think, does Crom have the convoy? No. When do we get a convoy? Or do we get a convoy? We get a convoy, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy. I can't even trade yet? Okay, so the game has not allowed me to do trading yet because it has not shown me how. I'm also going to look through the map or the options to see if I can't take off some of the gate or the what am I saying here? I might turn down the sound effects a little bit. But yeah, I feel like there was one that I wanted. Okay, fast. I think we can still do manual at that point, but I think that should be okay. Slide gate guides. No, we don't need guides. I know how to play this game, and now I can trade. So, I mean, I guess that's cool, and I can pair up and break the game immediately, which is amazing. I might just do that. Frederick is kind of like my pair-up monkey. Monkey? Horse? I don't know. Because in the beginning of the game, he's very nice defense and strength boost to a lot of the units. Because they definitely need it with their bronze weapons. I don't know if we've gone over the triangle, the weapon triangle yet in game. I think that might be. I honestly don't know when he does that. But splendid! It seems I've caught up. Now to extirpate. Extirpate? Ooh, that's a gross sounding word. These are brutes. Is that an axe? Why, yes it is. Perhaps someone mislaid it. I'd not thought such dereliction permissible among the shepherds. Still, I'd be remiss to not return this implement to its owner. Perhaps along with a stern word or two of a disapprobation. Alright. Yes, Muriel is your token smarty pants. All about the studies, kind of like Lute, but not as, you know, she's more of a just studies when she's just a big smarty pants, doesn't really understand, just is always running under, what do you call them, experiments and whatnot. But she's also a mage. Whoa, my axe! I wondered what manner of ignoramus would mislay their weapon. Now I know. Thanks, Muriel, or the axe anyway.
Beware.
Perhaps next time I'll use a spell to fasten it to your hands. Permanently. Yeah. Vake is, you know, now has an axe. He can do a considerable amount of damage. He's got higher strength than most of our units, and the axes are quite powerful. So, that's kind of his thing. I don't remember how much of speed growth he has, but that's usually the deciding factor of me using fighters. So he's got decent speed, and I might keep him around. See what Virion can do. I feel like he... Okay, not too bad. Still pretty low speed, but I mean, that base, I don't understand why it's so low. We'll grab a level with Sully.
On my mark.
On my mark. I do want to just concentrate on a few select units, but I feel like I might just kind of use all of them to start out, see if I can get a feel for who gets some good levels and who doesn't. Maybe inside of some pair-ups, you know, just the usual kind of stuff. Although for my other Let's Plays, I've kind of gone through and made my roster from the beginning, even if they haven't, you know, ended up happening that way. Looking at you, FE8. Or no, it was actually FE7. Ah, I did not mean to put Frederick there.
You can do it!
Yes, Vake also does not have the greatest defense. Typical fighter. A lot of power, not a lot of defense, but good HP, so it makes him a little more sturdy in that regard. But 5 defense is definitely not terrible, because as you can see, yeah, look at Gubbo's defense, man. That's pretty insane. Maybe I should have given him a speed growth thing, whatever. So there's Ephraim's lance, pretty good weapon, but nobody can use it except for Frederick, unfortunately. But that is okay. Sully will actually be there very soon, it looks like. Oh, that is really very nice, because in Fates, the weapon proficiency goes so slow. If you class someone up, like, good luck trying to use their new weapon type, because it just takes forever, and the bronze weapons are relatively garbo, as in most games, so. But yes, we're gonna heal up Virion. And I guess we could grab a kill with Muriel. Mages are very good. I feel like she's probably like the best early game mage, besides freaking Gubbo over here. But to be honest, I don't know what considers early game, because pretty much everybody is early game. I mean, there are actually quite a few mages I keep thinking of. Oh, like, oh wait, there's this one. Oh, and there's this one, and you get that one too. So, I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's kind of a given. Alright, now we can heal up.
Right.
Yes, of course, I'm sorry.
Well.
Basically, they're telling me how to use the auto battle feature, as it says there. I thought I turned that off, but I guess it's a little bit different because it doesn't show up on the bottom screen now. I think that's what that did.
Thanks.
Vake! Oh, this gives you 25 experience for healing now in normal mode. Look at those levels, man. So that's actually interesting. They changed the experience on the difficulty that you choose. I did not know that prior to my flub. So we'll come up here. I feel like I'll throw Virion, but he's gonna support automatically with Gub. So I should probably be using the sword, because Garbo he is in weapon rank. Oh well, it matters not.
I've got your
I have Crom as pair up. Nice defend, even though it's only 1 damage. It's fine. Still got plenty of people to heal anyways. D rank in Tomes. So Thunder is E rank, which I did not realize in this game.
Thank you.
You normally expect that to be D rank. At least it usually is. So that's interesting. Okay. Now we can get a heal on Crom. He's getting a little low there. And Lissa will level up like mad if she keeps this up, which she will. I don't know why she wouldn't. So already Gubbo's kind of a high level up there, so we're gonna throw up Sully up here. Give her that little sparkly. All done's polishing the weapons. Can't fight jack squat without a trusty blade or bow. and give her some experience. Not really what I want. I would like to see some... gosh, I'm blanking. Who should I put here? I'll put Crom here. So you gotta be careful with Crom supports early game.
I'm right here.
Would have liked to drop up a weapon from Silly Street, that's what I was gonna say.
I owe you.
And there's a level for Crom. Let's see what he can get. Get some speed, boy. There you go. Crom's coming along very nicely already. And got an Iron Lance. Amazing. Humph. Finders keepers. You won't be needing it anymore. Basically telling you how the item drops work.
You can do this.
Which is nice because you get a couple of items in this chapter, I believe. And I think we have Muriel finish him off if she can. Yes.
Go!
Very good. Great work. Iron Sword, we can give that to, Crom doesn't really need it. I think the Falchion is basically an Iron Sword, just with less hit, of course. So we might give him an Iron Sword sometime, but we will give that to either Gebo or freaking Stall. Whoever reaches it first, I guess. But probably Gebo because we'll be using him more, I'm sure. Alrighty, we've got swords or axe over there, so we'll put Stall up here. Can't quite make it, so look what we're gonna do. Look at that. It's funny. I thought about this the other day, and it never really hit me that in the GBA games and the console games, basically FE7 through like FE10. I don't know about the DS games because I don't remember. You get penalties for rescuing people, but in this game, you get bonuses. In this game in Fates, you get heavy bonuses. I just thought that was interesting because it's essentially rescuing, but like with greater utility, and I thought that was kind of funny to think about.
I've got your back.
Instead of taking away half your stats, you gain a bunch of stats. Stall ranks or reaches D rank, which is really good. But freaking E rank goes so quick in this game. It's amazing. Well, actually, he comes a little bit like almost there, almost a D rank, anyways. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, Muriel, can we get a level with you? Maybe a Vake level pretty soon too. You know what? I attacked him from straight on. I don't care. You know, we got a 99% chance and 99 experience, so it's only fitting that we attack him straight on. I don't know why, but that's how it's gonna go. So, shut up. All right. Who should we get the kill with? Let's just okay. All right. Okay. All right. Why not? It's always good to have a decent archer, right? Can make him into a bow knight if I use him. I hate that the biggest time constraint on me playing this game is figuring out who is gonna get the kill. It's kind of pathetic. But we are going to attack the boss with Stall. You know what? Let's pair him up. Let's do it. Let's show off the pair up system. And maybe can we give him? No, we can't really give him the. Oh well. Let's just do it. As you saw there, it gives you a little bonus stat action over there. And so he's a little more resilient to damage, a little more stronger. He's also got the advantage of having Sully there to protect him, or dual strike with him, which is good.
Gotcha covered.
Gotcha covered. She won't proc the dual strike, but it's there. Don't you doubt it. Probably should be healing. Oops. Let's heal up. Let's do it. Kill him this turn anyways. Or should we give the kill to someone else? What say ye? Muriel? Maybe we should give it to Muriel. She is lacking a level. Couple levels behind. This won't give her too much experience, though. I didn't really check to see. Okay, it does kill her. For him. Let's give the kill to Muriel. Go up to 59. Pretty good. And speed and skill and res. Pretty good. HP is always good, too, since he only has 18. Crom and Sully are the heroes. Or the... What is it? MVPs? I don't even know. Finally, a good riddance. But if they're appearing this far up the North Road... no path is safe. We'll need to stay wary. So, that has been Chapter 2. Going by pretty quickly, I think. I'd say a lot quicker than hard mode. But, yes. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you back at Chapter 3 very soon.